G'day, furry friends.
In this video, we are travelling down the goat track, or otherwise known as the Kidman Way. We've just entered the Cobar Shire and we're heading to Cobar. We are slowly making our way home. If you haven't seen our other videos, our travels have been cut short, just by a little bit.
So,
Formalities? Not formalities.
not formalities, no, not yet. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about camping with dogs and travelling with dogs. Or dog. Now, let's get the formalities out of the way. First and foremost, in the back seat today, we've got Toby. He's a little bit shaky at times. He's our handsome little man that we love to the moon and back again.
He has
Cushing's disease. He's all good. His fur's growing back and we feel like he's ticking all the right boxes, but he's not getting any younger. He's kicked on to 13 this year. He'll be 13. So every time we look at him, we notice a new grey hair, and we're not sure if that's caused by us. But anyway, moving on. I'm Carol. I usually have the steering wheel in front of me. I drive the vehicle with Camilla the van on the back. And to the left of me is Gay. She does maps, avoids all accidents at all costs, and takes notes and reads notes.
We have 1 or 2 turns, I think, in this trip. So
You never know, though.
Once we hit Cobar, we're going to head to the Cobar sign.
Yes.
I think
So
that's the only thing I really know about Cobar.
Yeah. We've done Cobar before, which you would have seen.
And now we're
heading back that way. It wasn't our intention. My father passed away, so not unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate he passed away. But as Gay said, it's just cut our trip shorter than what we would have liked. And where we visited, I suppose.
Yes.
Moving right along.
Today we are dressed by
Thomas Cook, hard slog.
and I got my
Gala! That'll be loud.
we should have had a warning up for that. Yes. Let me see here. The weather.
So today's weather is on the dash. It currently says it's 24 degrees. We have partly overcast, a bit of blue sky around now. Goats to the right and goats to the left. That's part of our weather.
Track.
Hence the goats track. And a few little ominous clouds. We're heading towards, we've got rain coming the next 3 or 4 days with it. So, and it doesn't really matter where we are, there's rain. So that's all good. We deal quite well with rain now.
Yeah, we've had to almost adjust our trip a little bit accordingly. We've got a bit of a tailwind.
Not sure, I think so, yeah. It's hard to tell. Normally I can feel it. And the best way to put it is nothing's going wrong, or I don't feel like I'm getting any sway, any push, anywhere on the car or the van. So we're towing as per normal, tickety-boo.
Let me see here. So, I now have, where have we been since our last driving video was travelling through the Yower cattle station. Well, I don't think it's actually called the Yower cattle station, but we had the Yower cattle station drive through and on to Thargo.
Thargominda.
Anyway, we'll call it Thargo.
Formerly known as Thargominda.
At Thargo, we stayed at the free camp, a bit like common camping, I think, at the river there. One interesting note that we did learn while we were there, we were sort of partially right that it was flooded. That there was, I think, in town, there was only 14 houses that weren't affected by the floods.
That was earlier this year.
Everything else was flooded earlier, yeah, so a few months ago. If you're watching this in the way future.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything was pretty much flooded. So where we camped, that was all underwater as well. And it was quite nice underfoot.
It was.
you wouldn't have known that it had flooded, apart from, you know, things up in trees that shouldn't be. But yeah, overall pretty good. Oh, Gary the goat.
Gary. Never gets old with us.
And then we went to Eulo.
Gay went to the leather shop and she didn't buy a tool belt.
Got a little handy whip.
What's it for?
Fly whip. A fly. We've needed it. It's been a bit...
The flies are very friendly.
yeah.
This morning, even early hours this morning, where normally you get a bit of reprieve normally in the morning with you normally get a reprieve with, I'll keep saying reprieve, with the flies of a morning when you're probably before say 9 a.m. Not this morning, no. I was up at 6 a.m. taking little handsome man in the back there for a wander because he likes to get up every morning now at 6 a.m. I've noticed. And whilst we were wandering around, it was a lot of this, and I needed that. Don't do that. Please. It puts the wind right up me.
It put the wind up me.
Then they had mozzies too. Did they not?
Yeah, those mozzies were over the mozzies.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went out the other night and I literally felt like I walked out, went down our 2 steps. We got a video on the steps if you're bored. Went down the steps, turned around, came back in, literally that much, and I reckon I got bitten 2 or 3 times in that day. It's just horrendous. Anyway.
There's a lot of goats on this road, a lot of goats. Gary. And Gary baby.
Gary Jr. That'd be Gary.
Yeah, so we went to Eulo.
Eulo was nice.
Eulo was very nice. The locals there were nice. And then we went to, in Eulo they had the council chambers.
Oh,
it was like, it was not very big. Like, let's say it might have been the size of a 2-bedroom house at best. And it had about 10 air conditioners. Now, it must get bloody hot in Eulo, is all I'd say. It had a lot of air conditioners. Anyway, moving on, we went to Cunnamulla. Always want to say that right.
You don't want to slip with that.
No. And they had at the Visitor Information Centre, they had the dog parking area, which I thought was fantastic. It was nice and shady.
It was, yes.
Yeah. Nice and shady.
Toby weed on it, all
Toby
good.
tested it out. It all worked fine. The roads all of a sudden got busy.
You're not wrong.
And then we stopped at Mays Bend, just outside of Burke. Back of Burke.
North Burke.
North Burke. We've stayed there once before. And yeah, that was all right.
Yeah, it's been flooded, we'd say not recently, but in the last couple of months, and it was a lot of growth had come through, and then obviously with the weather and changes and that, all the growth's burnt off. So it was a little bit crusty underfoot. It wasn't ideal for Toby, but he's pretty adaptable, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and it's sort of, I think, the cattle were roaming around. There was cattle prints everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, so it wasn't exactly level underfoot either.
No.
It was a little bit, you had to watch where you were going.
Yes.
So, yeah, we pulled in there and it was a big night because the football was on.
We're happy dim at Thorn.
So,
Guess who gave votes for?
my team
it's
won.
technically ours.
Our team won, which is always good. And we turned off Linky. No more Starlink.
No more Starlink.
So because we're on our way home, we calculated it out. Just thought it's not worth having it for
A week out of 4 or such.
Yeah.
So we decided
a few days or whatever it might end up being. We're not sure. So we thought, it's not worth it. So we turned it off. So I know you'll all be disappointed in my notes. That's right, my notes. In my notes, you're all waiting for it. You're itching, you're gagging, you want to know the elevation. Well, I'm not able to look it up.
Bum bum.
I didn't have it written down. I forgot all about that we did have Starlink. It's only been a few hours.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. So We didn't sort of plan for it. I just have to think about it, and luckily we did. Otherwise, we would have had it for another month, and then not really used it. So anyway, that's it.
So, camping with dogs. That be our topic. Beg your pardon?
Let me check my notes again. Travelling to Berg, we're on our way home. Landscape.
Oh, okay, I haven't done the landscape. So it's a bit red and rocky. So red soil, rocky. Goats. I don't know if we've mentioned there's goats around. There's like pockets of goats. You'll see a heap and then you see none. Then you'll see a heap and you see none. Then you see one. So goats.
Goats to the right of us.
Goats. Yep, to the right. What on you? The trees, we got a lot of eucalyptus around. I still think there'd be a bit of gidgee tree around, the acacia cambagia, which is the gidgee wood, Gay's favourite. If she would look at me like she looks at firewood, I'd be a happy wife. And there's not much understory. Emus around. So one of the things we have noticed is the goats are where it's green and pastured, and they're not where it's red and dusty. So they're not silly goats. They're billy goats. But you can also see the tree line on a fence where they can get through, where they chew. So they leave the sticks. They're not silly because they know they're hard to digest and coming out's never going to be fun. But you can see that they eat the tree up to a level, so it's almost, you can look through it. It's amazing. I just think nature and animals and that, yeah.
Yeah,
Love
they
it.
choose to the height they can reach.
Yeah, and they can stand up on their little wee back paws and
Yeah.
hooves. Paws. Dogs have paws.
More goats.
And there's a lot of baby goats around, so it must be goating season. What we're going to go with? Don't know. I have to do a bit of research on that now, I think.
There's a random wheel, some relics, abandoned
Car.
car, old car. We've seen a few little old cars, haven't we?
We have. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're going uphill. Oh, I don't know the elevation and I can't remember. Have I got it in my notes what Cobar was?
You did, I thought.
I can't remember.
People have just, they'll turn off. No, don't know the elevation. That's it, I'm done.
No, I don't think I've got it. It must be my other notebook. I don't remember what notebook I had. See?
That's all good. We'll move on, yeah? Because
I'm
it's
stuck on
riveting
it.
as people watching
I'm
you
stuck on
go
it.
through a notebook trying to find the elevation. I'm not. Go.
Camping with dogs.
Ah,
Traveling
we should do
with
that as a topic today. How does that grab you? Camping with
Toby's
dogs.
first camping experience was well,
Coronella Bay?
yeah, not far away from where we were. It was a short trip, maybe an hour,
Yeah.
and we were camping with a few friends. And we had the camper trailer. I can't remember if he came up and slept with us or he slept downstairs. I think
He would have ended up with us.
Yeah.
Whether he started downstairs or not.
Yeah, but he did, and there's a lot of dogs there. They all got told off because they were not on the leads. But anyway, not Toby. He was well behaved.
We had one of those spikes you put into the ground.
Oh yeah, that ended up bent.
Yeah, wonky.
Yeah, and he got a rash from the grass.
Yes.
So yeah,
Went well.
but dinner was a spit. They had quite the size spit.
A couple of legs of lamb on the
Toby,
spit.
Toby did become friends with the man that was cutting the spit, or cutting the meat off the spit.
He did. He just sat there like a good little boy, and the bloke just kept throwing him bits of meat.
Yeah.
And Toby was like a little Hoover. Gone.
He loved it.
Yeah. He did. He loved running around with all the other dogs and getting up to mischief. And
Yeah.
he didn't. He wasn't well behaved either.
And then the second camping experience was at Big River. We went to a big river. There's if you don't know it, it's outside of what's it, Marysville, and it goes Big River. It sort of travels up to Jamison, I think it is, up that direction. And we went to a place called, we camped, there's a lot of places along there. There's some unofficial little free camping spots, and then there's official ones. We went to like an official one that had drop blues, and it was called Frenchman's, just Frenchman's.
Yep.
Frenchman's campground. And it was a long weekend. I think it might have been something like Easter or something like that. Anyway, it was chockers. We got in there quite early on Good Friday, and it was chockers. And as we drove in, there was doof doof music going on. It was like
A rave.
a rave party going on at 10 o'clock in the morning or something. We were there quite early, looking to get a good camp spot, and there was already a lot of people there. We thought that we'd go, we went along and had a look at the next camping spot to do an unofficial camping spot sort of thing, a lot smaller, and somebody had just pulled in before us.
Yeah, beat us at the post.
And you did we had the camping trailer and Dorothy, and yeah, you did a 15-point turn. We'll go running across the road. Everybody stop.
Oh, don't go. Stay. Wait.
Oh. Yeah, so you did you
I managed to get us out. It wasn't. The advantage was our camper trailer was an off-road camper trailer, so that was a tick. And we had Dorothy, our 4Runner, which was spoken about in previous videos. Dorothy was a car that I still miss. We did 4-wheel driving in it. She was really a cracker of a car. She had a lift kit on her, everything like that. She had enough dings and scratches on her to write a story. So yeah, there was not a straight panel on her or straight people in it, apart from the dogs. But she was really good. But she had a great turning circle, and towing the camper trailer, you literally could turn it on a dime. And we were really lucky because Gay, it would almost have been a Mapsidon, I suppose, sent me down this little path, and she's like, "We'll be fine." And we were, to be fair. But yes, when we got down the bottom, there was a group of young fellas. They were impressed we could get it out and about. So, but yeah. So then we went back to Frenchman's past the rave.
Yeah, we camped up there. We found a spot. It was a bit drizzly for a couple of days, I think. It wasn't the best. We had cooked a roast in the camp oven in the ground.
I think it was one of the first we did.
Yeah, we had a good time there. And it was Toby's first time, and then the first night wasn't too bad, but the second night, the rave people decided to blow things up in the campfire every 30 minutes. It was pretty much on the knocker. It was like somebody had a timer.
Whose knockers? Oh, on the knocker.
And then they threw something in the fire, and we were tucked up in bed and with Toby, and every time something went off, he barked. So he did not like it at all, and it really did unsettle him. Once we got settled, and then it would happen again. So eventually, they just stopped. I'm not sure if somebody being overtaken.
I just hope he can see them.
A big road train.
He's all over the place. The bloke in front of us.
He's overtaking at a hill.
Oh, he's pulled in behind us. Yeah. Yeah, he needs that van. Needs to see him.
We probably need our radio.
We've got one, we're just lazy.
Yeah.
But it is poor form on our part. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, so, yeah, he did unsettle him a bit.
A bit?
Yeah, we had his steak and his bit of thing, so not his eating steak.
No.
The steak in the ground, the bent one. Yeah, and he dug...
Oh.
Are you right?
Yeah, it's horrible to watch because I don't think the van's backed off. Anyway.
Anyway, the Toby buried his... I think did we give him a bone or something?
We gave him something and he buried it, yeah.
In the leaves.
Funny, yeah. Because the ground was so hard, he couldn't dig a hole. And his nose was so dirty from doing the burying with it. Yeah, it was gold.
And we were right at the back of the camp, and we had another family that was just a bit on from us. And every time he was off the lead, he would wander down to the family.
Yeah.
I think they had a little puppy dog as well.
Gosh, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, so, and he would end up down there. So
he stayed on the lead after that pretty quick.
He was on the lead for most of the time.
Yes.
When we were playing ball with him and things, he just wanted to wander off a little bit. So yeah, we had him on the lead for most of the time. Took him 4-wheel driving. I wouldn't say that he didn't dislike it, and I wouldn't say that he didn't like it, but he did hold on with his paws over the seat, so he had them hanging on for some of it. It wasn't extreme 4-wheel driving by any means. we just went off in a bit of the, I wouldn't say the high country, sort of around near that area though, and did a bit of full driving. Nothing too serious. Easy tracks for us. And then it was quite a period of time before we took him again. Oh, not before we took him again, but it was a little bit of time when the season sort of got better again, and we took him just before Christmas down to a place called Cooper's Creek. And what we did was we made it all about Toby. So we had him sit with us. This van's going everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the van.
Yeah, I'm watching the van, but I'm listening to you.
Yeah, so we decided to make it all about Toby.
So if Toby... Oh, can I...
So if Toby wanted to play ball, we played ball. If Toby wanted to go down the creek, we went down the creek. We just let him decide what he wanted to do. It was more to get him adjusted with, this is just what camping life is about. We're not doing anything like, I think we stayed there for the weekend.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, we're obviously one night here, one night there, one night there. But with this, it was just, we were getting used to just the camping experience of staying somewhere. And yeah, he adjusted. We thought he did really, really
We think it was
well.
one of the best things we did for building the trust with him camping, as well as...
The trust was a big thing.
Yeah, he did go off and wee on someone's thing, but that was all good.
That was when we were packing up. He didn't want to leave.
Yeah, but one of the things I suppose we gauge it on is he's happy to hop in the car and he's happy to hop out of the car. He settled well in the camper trailer.
He took himself to bed.
Yeah, on the first night he's like, I'm done, I'm going to bed, but he won't go in on his own. He's very much a staffy. He's very much a pack animal, and he sticks to us. So if even now, if we're sitting around the fire, he's out there with us. He won't go hop in the van.
Yeah, so that was the first little experience with him.
It was the best thing, as I said, we did.
Yeah, we always talk about it was the best thing we did for a couple of days. And all we did was move our chairs around in the shade. And if he wanted to do something, we did. And if he didn't, then if he just wanted to sleep on his bed, then that was fine too.
He just learnt camping was a good thing.
Yeah. So it was basically spending time with him and building trust. So they were the two biggest things that we learned.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then we camped on and off with him up around the Murray, places like that. Took him to quite a few places. We definitely pulled back after a period of time on four-wheel driving with him because we just didn't feel that he loved it. So, and that's fine.
We opted not to do as much four-wheel drive camping. We went to other places like the Murray River.
And that was great for him.
Yeah.
Till he took off after a roo, but that's another story. Thought we'd lost him. Then we got Inky.
Yeah. Inky is adopted. She was my mum and dad's dog, and when they passed on, we adopted Inky. So Toby and Inky, for those that don't know, had grown up together. So Toby had spent a lot of time with Inky. So it wasn't like we were introducing a new dog. It was probably just more a new dog to the family, I suppose.
So Inky was 12 months older than Toby.
Yeah. And we took Inky, we think the first time we took her camping was actually in the Jayco.
Yeah, in the Eagle, yeah. Yep.
So we took her camping in the Jayco Eagle, and she loved it.
We just could not have got a better dog. We
were worried.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
One of the things with Inky was...
barky.
She was a very barky dog at a leaf, or a postie, or a motorbike, or a car, or a person, or another dog, or anything that could trigger her.
Yeah.
But one of the things she did well, and she proved it more and more, putting her in the car, didn't she travel well?
Yeah.
She'd put her head, she usually sat on Gay's side of the car, and she would put her head up on like the back of the chair and she'd just sleep. And little boy dog, he's back and forth, window down, window up. A couple of times he's trying to get behind her to get his head out the window, and she just didn't care. She was great. So that was our first experience we took her, was in the Jayco Eagle. I think, where did we go? Up to...
up to
Wills Bend. Yeah, up around Echuca. So...
Yeah. Oh, she loved it.
Yeah, she learnt her own route. She set her own routine, didn't she? She just goes, this is dinner time, thank you, I'm fed. And she'd put herself to bed almost every night at 6 o'clock, off to bed. And once we went, even from the Jaco Eagle back to the camper trailer, that was it. 6 o'clock, she just took herself to bed. And at 8 o'clock, she'd come out, have a treat, have a pee, and that was it. You wouldn't see her again.
Yeah.
She was great. She was just so adaptable. Yeah, we couldn't have got a better dog. We took him to the Big Red Bash.
Oh, yeah, she loved it. She went to chill out.
Yes, yeah,
she got
people
free-
loved her there, didn't
Yeah,
they?
she got free pats. Yeah, she loved the attention. Yeah, she was really good.
She was. We
Yeah.
were so
And
lucky that.
good company for Toby when we would leave them if we, doing shopping or doing things in the car. They quite often came into some of the pubs too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So I always say that I'm Gay's handbrake as such for when she wants to go there. Not so much go to the pub, but Gay would probably kick on at the pub longer than me, so I'm the handbrake. But the dogs can become that, can't they?
Yeah.
It's something that, and having the two definitely made it easier. There was a few times where we'd just leave both of them in the car when we went in, just go for a quick counter meal or shopping, as Gay said, or go into something that wouldn't take too long. We always felt more comfortable with the two of them.
I think he's all right.
Yeah. If you're not, I
If
can
we're
have a
watching
pull
him.
over. Put it over there. Anyway,
Look at all that
moving.
firewood.
Again, if you'd look at me like, look at that.
Yes. So yeah, Inky. Yeah, she was great. She really was.
And then we
Yeah.
lost Inky in 2024, March
Yeah.
2024. Unfortunately, we didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd still have her now if we could, but unfortunately, owning dogs is
One of the things.
it's just a hard thing. So
We're not sure what breed she was either. She was a real bits of stuff.
yeah, she definitely, I reckon, had German Shorthair Pointer in her,
Yeah.
and she was a mother and she was maternal.
Oh yes. Yeah.
So we were lucky like that.
You right?
I'm thinking of just pulling over quickly, letting him have a quick whittle.
We're going to stop for Toby boy.
Yeah, so one of the things with this Cushing's disease that the boy has is he drinks a lot of water,
He's settled for now.
he's settled, and he wheezes a lot. Obviously what goes in has to come out, so we do our best to make sure that he can get fluids in because he does get thirsty and he can get the fluids out, but he's now having a kip, so it's all good.
What takes us an hour, or
Yeah.
normal people an hour, can take us 2 hours.
That definitely,
Anyway.
yeah.
It's
Go
all
on.
good.
Gay's got the notes, I don't.
All the furry animal dog accessories.
Oh, okay, so I can run through a few of these. We have a couple of collars, as well as a night collar, the one that flashes. He's like a little disco running
A lot
around.
of people like that one.
People like it because it's colourful,
They
but it
can
also,
see it from the other side of the river.
yes, and it's handy because some areas we camp and we are generally very, very mindful of where we are, having him on the lead, everything like that. But there are areas where we don't have him on the lead and he has free run. That's when we definitely of a night have his collar on.
A black dog in the night.
Yes, no sea dog. Where'd he
They
go?
both had them.
Yes, they did. They were like
Yeah.
little discos running along.
Yeah.
So we've got that. We've got harnesses. We have a seat belt that he's always attached to in the car. We also have a cover on the back of the seat. We have, bear with me, I'm working through stuff, Colin. We have a couple of light lawn leads that we just
Look at
tether
my
into
notes.
stuff. Yeah, I know, but you're no fun. I'm doing the guesswork. We have about 5 million poo bags. I always seem to be, wherever I go, no matter what, I always have poo bags somewhere on me, so that Gay generally doesn't. Guess who picks up the poo?
I do have poo bags.
Empty your pocket.
Not now.
Point taken.
We're in the car.
Uh-huh. Gay will pick up the poo. It's
I'm
not
wearing
like she'd leave
pickleball
it.
shorts. It's not practical.
Anyway. We also have some booties for him, which he doesn't like. And we didn't laugh at him the first time we put him on him, I promise. Because a lot of the areas, especially even the last couple of days, they've got those triple jacks or the big jack.
He's very good at letting us know.
Yeah, he's learnt to stop and he just holds his paw up and he lets us get the prickle out. But he does have booties. We have one of the masks that we bought a couple of before we went to the Big Red Bash to prevent him scavenging and just to
Dally Alley.
And then, that was I was going to say, our addition, Deli Alley, recommended the Outfox mask, which stops him scavenging. He can still drink and breathe through, but we've also used it when there's horrendous, especially with the flies. So when he's having a kip in the afternoon, laying on his day bed, another thing addition, he has the Outfox mask on and works a treat, and he's fine with it.
Yeah,
So,
well.
so on that, we have a day bed. We also have a sleeping bag, a Spinifex sleeping bag, which is fantastic. It's one of the... He loves it, doesn't he?
It is one of the best things.
Yeah, we've ever bought him.
Yeah, he absolutely. And now, I think we've had it. Did we have it last year? I'm pretty sure we had it last year when we travelled.
The sleeping bag,
yes.
yes, definitely, yeah.
We got it last year, hoping that we could train him to sleep in it. And anyway, he still sleeps with us at times.
He does. He gets on the bed early hours of the morning, especially when it's cooler.
But the sleeping bag's been great when we've gone out to places like a Outback pub or something like that. We know that we can put the sleeping bag down and he knows that that's his spot and he just settles. So
He's great.
yeah.
And we put it on his day bed of a night when we're watching, when we're watching the bush
Around
TV, the fire, and we can tuck it all around him, and he's snuggled up and he's happy. What else? Did I miss anything?
No, I think you got pretty much everything.
We always carry a football and we carry a ball thrower. And one of the best balls we've ever bought, I don't know if I can reach it. No.
There's a Nerf ball. But it's not a Nerf, what is it? A chucky ball.
Yeah, chuck it ball.
Chuck it ball, but it's one with all holes in it. So it looks like a net.
Yeah, Gay bought it, suggested it, and honestly, the longevity of it for a
He
start,
can breathe through it.
and that's the other, and so we can take him down the beach or, well, let's be honest, he doesn't really, Toby chooses not to swim very often, but when we do go down the beach and we force him to swim with his ball, he can breathe with it really well. So yeah, we love it. It's one of the best things I reckon we've ever bought for him, apart from the sleeping bag.
Oh yes, the ball and the sleeping bag. Oh,
I think there are two wins for us.
yeah, definitely. We used the Flex Tail Max shower to wash him.
Yes. Yep, that we do. Icky.
Icky. Oh.
Yeah, so the Flex Tail we use at home or camping to give him a wash off. Works a treat. It's like a little shower for him. He doesn't like a shower or a bath. We took both the dogs years ago, a couple of years ago, to, I think it was Pets Domain in Echuca for a bath, didn't we? They were putrid. And we took him in there for a bath anyway. I don't think we'd ever go back. It was not long been open. We broke the door and the hinge was knackered. Oh. Yeah.
Inky did it.
Inky did it all. So no more bath. They neither of them liked a
her
bath.
'cause she's not here to defend herself.
Yeah. She was a cracking dog. Really.
So yeah, we used the shower to wash him the other day, the Flex Tail shower.
Yep.
We've used it a few times. We had planned to use it a bit more while we've been travelling. It's a time thing, like everything just takes time and for him to be able to dry out. And then he goes and rolls in the dirt, which he did, but he still feels a lot better than what he did. So even though he's been rolling around in the grass and the dirt and the
Grass is his norm, but yeah.
he feels a lot better. So that's good. Riveting.
Your turn. I feel like I've done all the talking. It's you up. Just because you got your notebook.
Yeah, so that's it. I think for Toby's, what we've got, how we dealt with travelling with him. Obviously, we can't go into national parks.
So that's
we don't go into national parks. A lot of people will do it. I think some they will allow you to drive through it. Last year we went to Byron Bay, and if you know Byron Bay, it's one of those things that I like talking about is Wilson's Prom, the most southern part of Victoria, and Byron Bay, the most eastern part of Australia. So you can go up to the lighthouse there. And we went up last year, and he was in the back like he is, and the parks man said you can turn around and go out again. So that's what we did.
Yes.
Not even allowed to drive through, which is quite common with a lot of the national parks. we have a lot of national parks down our way, and whenever we go, it's always without him. Yeah.
We never go camping without him. We just adjust our life and our lifestyle around him, though. For camping, yes.
Yeah.
So.
And that's what we've
That's
chosen to do. So.
That's right. It's not our sacrifice. It's
A big one.
It is. We might just do a bit of a pull over everybody.
Big load, big load. Ooh.
Just get over here. Another thing is, we're always mindful of where we camp.
Oh, it's a tractor.
I think it was a
We
Massey.
don't-
I don't think it was a John Deere. We're always mindful of where we camp. So two of the biggest things that we, apart from national parks, two of the other things that we're always very mindful of is baiting. Hence the anti-scavenging outfox Alley Dally recommended. And the other
Ellie.
Dally Alley Dally. She's delicate.
She sounds like she comes from another country when you say it like that.
Dally Alley. Alley from the Dally. Anyway, and the other thing we're always mindful of is it's something we've noticed a lot more. Well, Gay's probably picked up a lot more, and it puts the wind up her more than I'm aware of. Not aware of, but I've learnt more. Is wild dogs. So there's been a couple of times where we've gone to dog-friendly campgrounds. One of them we went to last year had been baited, but it was quite a period earlier, so we still felt we would have been safe. However, they had baited for wild dogs, and that was our choice. We just went, no, we're happy to drive on. So we're just mindful of where we camp, because it's not just about us. It's about if we choose to take him, and that's our choice. He doesn't go, I want to go camping or I want to do this. We take him, and we believe he likes it, but we always make sure that it's an environment that suits all of us. If there's a river there, we'll still camp with the river, even though he won't hop in it.
I know, he jumped in the river, the Murray River, but not very deep, just up to his paws. There was a bit of carpet there.
Oh, yeah.
And he was tugging at the carpet. Anyway, he was pulling at
Not
that.
saying anything about chewing the carpet. Oh, look, goats.
On the goat track. Anyway, yeah, so he did have tug of war with that little bit of carpet for the whole weekend. It was great.
Yeah, he was absolutely
Yeah.
exhausted when we took him home.
That's the other thing. There was another time that we got home and we're like, where's Toby?
Yeah,
And he'd taken himself off to bed.
yeah.
He
We
was
we
tugging
feel
out.
like he likes it. So,
Yeah.
well, I think we used to have a thing of day 3.
Yeah.
When
He was
you-
really worn out.
Yeah, but as he's got older now, his afternoons, when we get to camp this afternoon, he'll just settle on his bed. That's it. He's done. He's very easy. We're so lucky with both the dogs that we've had to
He
take
looks
camping.
around to see what's around, who's around, what people can I go get pats of.
Yeah,
Is there any other dogs? Is there something to do? Is there some mischief to get up to? Hey, can I go over and see them or not?
yeah. Is there
Yeah.
prickles? And you can tell if there's prickles. He knows how to pick them.
Yeah. So he's been great. And there's been a lot of great people that have, can I pat your dog as
Yeah.
we're travelling around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We left him with Bushy the other day when we were up in Yower.
Yeah, Bushy from the TV show.
We just said, can you look after him? We were doing a little video in the supermarket there.
Yeah. The one with the diesel pump that wasn't working.
And the reason we went to Thargomindah. But Thargomindah, just on a side note, there was lovely. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty little place. Except for the flies.
So the landscape hasn't really changed much since.
No. The goats haven't reduced. They're just the same. Pockets of them. I don't know what you'd call pockets of goats.
Baby goat, junior goats, kids.
Little Gary.
Kids.
Yeah, kids.
Gary kids. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have
Any more
Starlink,
notes? Oh, and
I
you can't look
think
up the elevation.
I didn't have the elevation and I don't have a question of the video day.
One of the things we will quickly, sorry,
Yeah.
was just, and I know we reiterate it in every video and we will continue to do so, one of the things we truly do love is the comments.
Yeah.
So I know one of our followers, we'll call them, our enthusiasts, suckers, Pevensey, signed off with her name, which was nice. Now we know her name. Begs, just in case she thinks I didn't remember it. So that's nice. It's nice to start getting that. I don't know. We want to build a community.
Yeah.
a community of gay got to be concerned, and I'll speak out of turn here because she doesn't know I'm going to say anything about this. Gay got to be concerned when we've, she's like, oh, we've lost a couple of subscribers, and I said,
which is normal for a YouTube thing, don't get me wrong.
But she gets a little bit, not disheartened, but notices that. And as I said to her, I said, well, if people have dropped off, they're people we don't want. So that's how I look at stuff.
That's the other thing. And I think, as I've gone before, we've got our community.
Gay has great handwriting.
Community engagement. It's written on the back of my head here.
Where?
Anyhow. Anything else?
Not that I can think
I'm just
of.
hiding because I don't know what else to talk about.
I know.
The
I've done it a
landscape.
bit quicker.
One of the things that we have wanted to talk about that we haven't had, I don't think we've had much luck at, has been the mistletoe.
I spoke about it somewhere and we didn't have mics on.
Yes.
So, and I had quite the conversation about the mistletoe. Oh, it was riveting and educating and funny, and oh my goodness, you would have loved it. No mics. So we decided to scrap that, but there's no mistletoe around now to speak of.
There has been some.
There has been.
And we have shown it in one video.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we didn't talk about it though, because my thing with the mistletoe is the sticky pecker.
It's not a sticky, that sounds so wrong for so many different reasons. It's the mistletoe flower pecker who has a sticky dot. Yes. Am I to go through this now?
Yeah,
Have we got time?
Oh, yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Because it's, it's riveting. So the flower pecker, the mistletoe flower pecker.
5 minutes of sticky pecker.
All right, well, you need to shut up. So mistletoe, there's around over 100 or close to 100 different varieties of mistletoe in Australia. Some of it's actually native. So it will be in pockets, and it's very, very sweet and appealing, hence why the mistletoe pecker goes to it. So if you see mistletoe, there'll be mistletoe peckers or flower peckers in that area. Why the little mistletoe flower pecker? He flies in, or she, they get their seed or have their nectar and everything like that, and they end up getting seeds and that off the tree. And the seed goes through their system and comes out, but they're so sticky that they can't get it off their bottom. So they've got to do, you ready? A bit of scooting, like a dog. Scooty scoot, to get the seed off, and then they'll do that, and then they'll hold it with their little weak claw and hold it onto the tree. So then the seed will grow from that, and it takes form of the tree it's on. So usually it's in eucalypts and stuff like that.
That's not how you've taught it to me before. You go, they hold on to it and it...
It does. Oh, it's sort of more wet, I reckon, though, because you imagine it'd be... Anyway. So you've got a little bit of rain, just so everyone knows. So that's what the sticky flower pecker, mistletoe flower pecker bird does. And that's how it's spread. So then the mistletoe generally won't overly impact a tree. In some areas, it can be a weed and stuff like that. A weed's just something that grows where you don't want it to, like in a tree. And it lives off the tree. There is a word for it. And when I did the video that was really good, I couldn't remember the word then. You would have thought I would have looked it up. So it lives off the tree, and that's how it survives. So we see pockets of it, both being gardeners. We see pockets of mistletoe. You'll see it mainly in ukes. That's where we're mainly seeing it.
Sweetness.
Yeah, and so in that area there would be mistletoe birds, or what do you call them? Sticky peckers?
Sticky peckers.
Which is so wrong. But we know there would be some in that environment, so... And there'll be people out there who can tell me different too, I'm sure. But the mistletoe flower pecker is now one of my favourite birds. Only because it's got a sticky dot. And I just think it would be so funny to see a bird scooting on a branch, trying to get the seed out of it. So
Did you mention that it doesn't affect the plant itself?
No, that's what I said. It doesn't impact its health. No. So it only...
So we're coming into Cobar from the other way.
Yes. And this is a bit unfamiliar this way to me.
It should be. We've been down here.
It doesn't mean, you know me.
Anyway.
I have to get my map person out.
We are. I've got my maps happening.
She's very good with maps. I got a map. It's like Tassie, but the borders are spreading.
We're in the Cobar Shire, not in Tassie.
Oh. Look for trains, look for trains. Ding, ding, Gay likes trains. Have we mentioned that enough? Doesn't matter if it's a road train or a toot-toot train. Which way do I go?
We go...
Do we follow Wonky?
Yeah. We do.
He's going left.
Yeah.
We're going left.
Yeah. We don't have to, but we will.
We're going left, everybody. Toby's gagging to get out.
So I know that you're waiting for it. We're going to take you to the sign again.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it enough.
Yeah, we're going to see it again.
Dressed by...
Thomas Cook, Hard Slog.
Thomas Cook.
Shorts are by Mary G. Mine are anyway, which is an Australian
shorts, handmade.
cotton brand. Yep, and Gay's wearing Merrill shoes, which are like Crocs, and I'm wearing my New Balance runners. We're driving a Toyota.
There's camping without a car.
Yeah, slide on, slide off.
Ooh.
Slid off.
Oh, that was quite the hump.
It was.
Yeah. So, I think
Needle
this
pulling
is like
thread.
one of the
You said so.
This is one of the most popular things in Cobar. I'm sure it's in New South Wales. You see this everywhere. We got to go left. I don't know where he's going.
Neither does he.
Okay, so we're going left.
Yeah, so do I get into the left? Do I trust him?
Hang on.
Yeah. This is the man I was scared with the truck.
Look at all the red dots.
Red dot? Oh, yeah.
Where
Oh,
we
it'd be
going
for
to
the
go?
Anzacs, yeah, that's a nice thing. We're just going past the information centre. We don't need to go and get a stamp. Why? Because Gay's already got a stampity do.
I got a stamp of. I'm not getting it out.
This is a very good
It
RV
shows
friendly
it's red
town.
here, so be careful.
No worries, but it's because of him. See, he still didn't turn in. The hardest part, and I understand that, and we've all probably done it at some stage, is sometimes you forget your surrounds
In here.
with
Look at
everyone
them all.
else. Found
Crikey.
everyone.
Crikey Nora, they all camped up for the night.
Yep, looks like it. Last time, we were here earlier.
This is not going to be embarrassing standing out in front of the camera.
Don't let
Let's
it worry
park
you.
on that bit this time.
Oh,
Just pull in
straight.
straight.
Straight? That's not straight, that's to the right. Straight's that way.
Straight, so you can get out and stop.
She said stop. Alright.
So,
Needle pulling thread, still.
if you like the video,
Gay's bloody head.
the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Like, subscribe.
you.
Thank you for watching. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it. And don't forget to leave your comments because
We
that's our
do.
favourite bit.
Yeah. We've
Apart
been
from
enjoying-
educating you
I
on,
think
you know.
We've been saying it for a lot. For the most part, there's been a couple of little incidents, but for the most part, we've really been enjoying the videos.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. Just a little bit of emotional times at times. But all good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Toby wants out.
That's it.
Thanks.
Let's go and take a photo.
Leave the cameras and everything on.
Yeah. We're taking you with us.
Hang on, mate.
The man on the bike will
Wait. Oh, red
you can
rocket's out, I
see.
see.
the man on the bike will have a look. He'll
Hang on,
look
mate.
at my face and he'll be like, why have
Okay.
you got a head?
Come on.
He will. Alright, we're all out.
Talking away to her, so she's got her bloody head with her.
Alright.
I don't know why you would think that's embarrassing. You good? There's a bloke waiting to go past.
We need to do the...
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.